Hey guys, we're going to talk about the 5th episode of Westworld, Contrapasso. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But full spoilers. If you haven't seen the episode 5 of Westworld, I'm about to spoil it. All right, you're here. Lots to talk about on this one. Lots happened. It was really fun to see this different role for Lawrence in Westworld. Certainly the ending with Maeve waking up was fascinating. And of course, Ford and the Man in Black face to face across a table. Awesome scene. Just getting to see Ed Harris and Anthony Hopkins working together was great. But what I really want to focus on here is Dolores, who's, I think, our focal point at the end of the day. It's an ensemble, but she's kind of the center of the show, and lots of transformations happening here for her. That scene and that image right behind me is, of course, a huge one when she just, shot all those guys and saved the day, and you could just sort of see the change in her happen. She didn't do it with any hesitation. And when she told William after that she didn't see herself as the damsel in distress, that she envisioned herself in a different role. This is of course key because in Westworld she has been programmed to be the damsel in distress, and now she's completely turning against that, turning against her programming and what she's been intended for. Very exciting. Of course there's always the question of, could this turn into a scary, dangerous situation? How far could it go as she turns against her programming? But in the meantime, it's certainly empowering and sort of cool to see her on this journey, breaking away from this loop and cycle of having to be victimized over and over again. Very much not the case now. Also, some interesting stuff here with her and William, and they were both kind of on similar paths because he also shot a bunch of guys, robots, but he is changing as well. He chose the white hat, and now he's transforming, and we're seeing the two of them together sort of become more tough characters, and is there a dangerous side to that, I think, is a question for both of them. I'm very curious about her communications and about the whole thing with the maze. She keeps seeing herself. That's who's talking to her, she is giving herself clues. But what is that really a manifestation of? Is it Bernard? When she says to someone that Ford doesn't know, was she talking to Bernard? That's an easy thing to presume, but I wonder if there's another level to this. There's always other levels in Westworld, and some other entity, whether it be an AI or a real person, she's communicating to. This episode let us know that there's sort of stuff going on in Westworld with people leaking secrets, and what was it hidden inside the arm of that one malfunctioning host. Much more we learned here about the park being in financial trouble and people trying to buy it. So there's a lot of questions with Dolores and exactly who might benefit from her going on this journey besides Bernard, who's doing it, we feel, because he wants what's best for her. And I hope to see Maeve and Dolores meet soon and compare notes, because they've both got a lot going on. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this episode and why I'm very excited about where they're going with Dolores. What did you think? What do you think of Dolores' story? All the other storylines. You can read my full review at IGN.com. And for plenty more on all things Westworld, keep it here at IGN.